2 Paralipomenon, chapter 25. Amasias was 25 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 29 years in Jerusalem. The name of his mother was Joadan of Jerusalem.
And he did what was good in the sight of the Lord, but yet not with a perfect heart. And when he saw himself strengthened in his kingdom, he put to death the servants that had slain the king his father. But he slew not their children, as it is written in the book of the law of Moses, where the Lord commanded, saying, The fathers shall not be slain for the children, nor the children for their fathers, but every man shall die for his own sin. Amasias therefore gathered Judah together, and appointed them by families, and captains of thousands and of hundreds in all Judah and Benjamin. And he numbered them from 20 years old and upwards, and found 300,000 young men that could go out to battle, and could hold the spear and shield. He hired also of Israel 100,000 valiant men for 100 talents of silver. But a man of God came to him, and said, O king, let not the army of Israel go out with thee, for the Lord is not with Israel, and all the children of Ephraim. And if thou think that battles consist in the strength of the army, God will make thee to be overcome by the enemies, for it belongeth to God both to help and to put to flight. And Amasias said to the man of God, What will then become of the 100 talents which I have given to the soldiers of Israel? And the man of God answered him, The Lord is rich enough to be able to give thee much more than this. Then Amasias separated the army that came to him out of Ephraim to go home again. But they, being much enraged against Judah, returned to their own country. And Amasias, taking courage, led forth his people, and went to the vale of salt pits, and slew of the children of Seir 10,000.
And other 10,000 men the sons of Judah took, and brought to the steep of a certain rock, and cast them down headlong from the top, and they all were broken to pieces. But that army which Amasias had sent back, that they should not go with him to battle, spread themselves among the cities of Judah, from Samaria to Beth-horon, and having killed 3,000, took away much spoil. But Amasias, after he had slain the Edomites, set up the gods of the children of Seir, which he had brought thence, to be his gods, and adored them, and burnt incense to them. Wherefore the Lord, being angry against Amasias, sent a prophet to him, to say to him, Why hast thou adored gods that have not delivered their own people out of thy hand? And when he spoke these things, he answered him, Art thou the king's counselor? Be quiet, lest I kill thee. And the prophet departing said, I know that God is minded to kill thee, because thou hast done this evil, and moreover hast not hearkened to my counsel. Then Amasias, king of Judah, taking very bad counsel, sent to Joas the son of Joahaz, the son of Jehu, king of Israel, saying, Come, let us see one another. But he sent back the messengers, saying, The thistle that is in Libanus sent to the cedar in Libanus, saying, Give thy daughter to my son to wife. And behold, the beasts that were in the wood of Libanus passed by and trod down the thistle. Thou hast said, I have overthrown Edom, and therefore thy heart is lifted up with pride. Stay at home. Why dost thou provoke evil against thee, that both thou shouldst fall, and Judah with thee? Amasias would not hearken to him, because it was the Lord's will that he should be delivered into the hands of enemies, because of the gods of Edom. So Joas, king of Israel, went up, and they presented themselves to be seen by one another. And Amasias, king of Judah, was in Beth-sames of Judah. And Judah fell before Israel, and they fled to their dwellings. And Joas, king of Israel, took Amasias, king of Judah, the son of Joas, the son of Joahaz, in Beth-sames, and brought him to Jerusalem, and broke down the walls thereof, from the gate of Ephraim to the gate of the corner, 400 cubits. And he took all the gold and silver, and all the vessels that he found in the house of God, and with Obed-Edom, and in the treasures of the king's house. Moreover also the sons of the hostages he brought back to Samaria. And Amasias, the son of Joas, king of Judah,
lived after the death of Joas, the son of Jehoahaz, king of Israel, 15 years. Now the rest of the acts of Amasias, the first and last, are written in the book of the kings of Judah and Israel. And after he revolted from the Lord, they made a conspiracy against him in Jerusalem, and he fled into Lachish, and they sent and killed him there. And they brought him back upon horses, and buried him with his fathers in the city of David. From PrayLamp, peace be with you.